Hey, Hickok 45 here. Is that a thing of beauty or what? Yes, classic revolver time. I don't know how classic, but it is a 629-4. You have seen it, many of you, in a close-up video several years ago. And as usual, I've been neglecting it, and I think it might have made a minor appearance in a couple of videos. It wasn't even a supporting actor. It was just barely in there, I think. And I have gotten messages over the years, actually. When are you going to do something with that, bring out that beautiful 629 again? And then I'm reminded. And to tell you the truth, it was kind of tucked away in a safe, and I couldn't find it for a while. I knew it was there, but I had to dig it out. And anyway, decided to get it back out. It is a gorgeous 629. It is highly polished stainless steel. It's not nickel. It just looks nickel. Okay? It is stainless steel, and it's hot. Okay? So let's cool it off a little bit and break my wrist. We've got some pretty hot factory ammo in there. Let's shoot something up close so I don't embarrass myself right off the start here. See if I can hit that pot. You should see a little blast out of this big, long 3-inch barrel. Yes, a little blast. What if that paint can is empty? Let's see if I think it's an empty can, but I'm going to shoot it anyway. Wow. Yeah, I guess it wasn't. It wouldn't have come back at us. Let's go ahead while we've got this hot ammo in there and shoot that 2-liter. Give myself a bath, probably. Where's the best place to hit one of those when you're up close, you reckon? Let's just go for the middle. Oh boy, that did it. That did it. Man, I might just take that one out too, or try. Well, this thing will give you a flinch if you're not careful. Oh yeah, nice. Let me try that pot there. Did he fire 5 or did he fire 6? He fired 5. Okay. Let's try that propane tank. Okay. Those last couple were, I think, laser. They're all factory. So, 44 Magnum go in that pot. All right. So, yeah, look at those big chambers. 44. You know, actually a 44 is 43 caliber. Don't ask me why. It just all started out that way. It does. Actually, we'll explain that in some video, but a 44 is actually a 429, 430, 431. You know, it's a 43 caliber. And still pretty big, isn't it? Because you put those, let's shoot some of my hand loads, those big torpedoes in. And that's what makes a revolver fun. The magazine is right there on the gun. Always there. You're not going to lose your magazine. Okay. All right, 240 grain. That's what I shoot generally. The classic load for 44 Magnum. Been shooting it since 1973. Not in this firearm because it wasn't around in 1973. Well, the 29 was, but not in the stainless and not in this version. All right, 44 mags. These are a little less punishing. Let's try that little guy right there. I think they are. I may not be. Still come back at you, no doubt about it. A little smoky, huh? A lot of that's bullet lube. Let's hit the tree, see if it'll knock a leaf around. Try the top leaf limb. Not much hesitation, huh? Comes right on around there. Yeah, I always remark with the 45 the ACP how quickly those come around. Nothing like that. One more round. Well, let's put him on the cowboy. Oh, I have fired so many 44 Magnums out of the one gun, over 75,000. So I'm probably getting up around 100,000 rounds total in 44 Magnum. And I never get enough. You'd think that'd be enough rounds, and one day I would just say, I guess I've shot enough, or I have fired enough 44s. Sorry folks, I'm not there yet. I enjoy getting these things out more than you know, really. I mean, these are sweet. This one is just gorgeous. I found this at a gun show several years back and traded something for it. I just couldn't leave without it. You know, it's just, if you like a 44, you like a revolver, you like an end frame, you like short barrels. I like long ones too, but you like a 3-inch barrel. Oh man, that is just a beautiful, beautiful gun. So let's put some more of those in. I'll be honest with you, I have not really fired this one that much. The little Trail Boss, which is the same configuration you have seen. We have an individual video on it, I think. Same gun essentially, just not finished the way this one is, and it's a 629-5. You know, the dashes indicate, you know, later models and a few changes and everything. And it, even though it's a newer gun, has a different latch on it. It's got the more modern latch. You know, this one's a little more of the classic Smith & Wesson. Doesn't have the key lock, and it's got the old style latch and everything. So it even makes it more special. Doesn't have the pin barrel or anything, but goes back to the -4 era. Okay, so like I say, have I made enough excuses? I really don't know how well I can shoot it. I don't shoot this one very much at all. The grips are really cool. I don't want to change out the grip. It's a beautiful grip that came with this gun, but it does not absorb recoil like some others I have, and has a little bit of different feel to it. I'll try that 2-liter up there. It went just to the right. Just to the left. Actually, let me shoot some steel. I'm not sure where I'm going. Let me try that cowboy. I'm going to aim right for the center. Okay. Might have a tendency to the left. Let me hold on the right side of that 2-liter. Yeah, might. Or who knows, it could be me. I hold just on the right edge of that one. And I probably put the bullet just past the right side of it, knowing me, okay? Yeah, like I say, I haven't fired this one enough. I'm going to use some more Magnums, and then we'll shoot some specials maybe, play with those, and see if we can hit anything. Good old Smith & Wesson. I like these. Okay, I'm going to take my time on this. Let you all help me. Bear with me. I want to see if the sights are right or if it's just me. I'm going to get a good trigger break. Okay, I was holding to the right. I probably shouldn't have. I'm going to hold right on it and get a really good break. Get a little closer, see what I'm doing. Okay. See if we have any more ammo. I'm going to shoot one of those plates. Yeah, I do. All right, I'm going to get a good hold. Okay. Okay. I think it trends a little left. I may have to work on the sights with that a little bit. I don't know. But then again, when you're shooting a gun like this, I've been shooting several new tech, high-tech polymer firearms and that sort of thing. And sometimes just the recoil and the grip can mess you up. So lesson to be learned there. You don't want to jump in with your screwdriver and start moving the sight around. That's why I'm just sort of messing around with it a little bit. And I might do it later. I don't know. Let's put in some specials. These are 44 special. It's an old-fashioned speed loader. There you go. And that's the beauty of these things. You can fire specials or magnums. And now these don't jump around as much. Try it. Yeah. Now on that red plate, I don't know if you can see, I put those two almost in the the same place, but I was aiming at the first hit. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah. So I got a 3-shot group there, just a little bit to the left, and that's actually pretty close. Yeah. And so by the time I get out twice that distance to those 2 liters, it really would be maybe a little more to the left. Let me try a plate there. Yeah, I was trying to hold right in the middle of that, so got a little bit of left action. Okay, good. Kind of know what's going on. Notice I got 2 pots here. Highly recommend keeping your brass separated so you don't have to do it when you, 2 days later you're going through your brass and oh my gosh, I've got magnums, I've got specials. And obviously there's a difference. The magnum is a little longer, but you still have to eyeball them all and sort it out, and you get a little dizzy if you're not careful. So it's better to keep them separate while you're doing it. Okay. And again, that's the nice thing about one of these things. Notice I have a few specials loaded up. That's one thing I like. I consider, by and large, these 3-inch 44s I have as 44 specials. Smith & Wesson made the 624, which was this gun in 44 special. But this gun's more versatile. It's essentially the same gun in frame. So I mean, I like the 44 special. It's a neat and a classic, and they have a slim barrel. I think most of them and everything a slimmer barrel, but it's like kind of a Y. With these, you get the capability of firing all the stuff you're seeing me fire, the hot 44 Magnum, and as well as 44 Special. So, it's just how versatile you want it to be. Well, let's go across the hill a little bit, see if these specials will get over there, see if they'll go to the gong. I better hold to the right side of it, I guess. Yep, they get there. And I'm holding on the right edge of it. Nice. Let's move down to a piggy. I'm not sure what the elevation's doing. We'll find out. I'll hold right on his belly. I didn't see that one. Oh yeah, I saw that one right under his chin. Yeah, and it was to the left a little bit. Cool. These are sweet. Boy, they're fun to shoot. You can shoot the specials all day long. And really, even a new shooter, someone who doesn't like recoil, doesn't really hit you that hard. And makes shooting more fun. Really does. Well, I got to get an animal. I'm going to go for the turkey. I can see better where my misses are going. I better hold on his tail, probably. Yep, that's right. I'll get brave and try the chicken. If I hold on his nose, I might come close. Okay. All right. So, just a matter of getting the sights on. I'll try the red plate. I like the sound of that. Very accurate. If I shot it more, I'd already had the sights adjusted correctly, but that's all right. You all see the real world of how this works. Here's some jacketed hand loads. These are actually some of those pulled bullets I told you about in another video. I couldn't find the card. I forgot the guy's name. Sent me a lot of these, and I'll try to find that card and put it in the description. But they've been pulled and recovered, and there's little bitty streaks on some of them, but we're not really enough to amount to anything. So I've loaded several of them up, and they do just fine. These are jacketed 240 grain rounds, and they do fine. Because here I am shooting all kinds of different loads and rounds here, and that's okay. I'm not expected to hit anything that way, right? Let's try a ram. All right. Mr. Left Ram. See if we can get one in the neighborhood. Ah, see, he was I scared that one down, didn't I? He said, "Don't shoot, don't shoot." Boom. Oh, it hit him hard. That one is a killer to knock over sometimes. Especially when you miss it. I'll see if I can put one higher on him. Ah, did it. Get that round up on him. Mr. Cowboy, you've been neglected. Same area, yeah. Tend to trend left just a little bit. Oh man, that is really sweet. I love it. I've got to shoot a few more specials. Is that okay? Are y'all in a hurry? Do you need to get somewhere? You got time? Yeah, you got time. I'll get a couple more of these out. All right, 44 special. They are special. And again, the ballistics of the 44 special are about equivalent to the 45 ACP. Okay, and I think I've told you before, somewhere back through the video catalog, that I use exactly the same powder. I just moved the powder measure for when I load 45 ACP, that I use when I load 44 special. So it's the same powder, the same charge. So that's another way I know they're ballistically equivalent. And then you got a 230 grain bullet with the 45, and you got 240 grain with this. So not much difference. So don't think 44 special is necessarily a weak sister, unless you think 45 ACP is a weak sister. And granted, it's nothing like a full house 44 Magnum. Let's put a special on the tree limb there. Yeah, knocks it around about like a 45. See, nothing to sneeze at. Oh, I forgot. We put that plate back up. See if I can knock him down. There he went. All right. That red thing. Boom. Put one more on him. I think that's all we have. Nice. Is that a thing of beauty or what? Yeah. I hope you younger or older or new shooters are learning to appreciate and enjoy revolvers, because they're just fun to shoot. They really are. I know you probably have to have your SIG, Glock, H&K, whatever, M&P, XD, to start out with, get you a good pistol that you want. But sooner or later, I hope you discover and learn to love these things, because they're so much fun. They are kind of old school, but not really. They're just as effective as anything else. They just, I guess, lower capacity is really the only disadvantage, if you consider that a disadvantage. And in lots of calibers, you can put some really warm rounds in these babies, and you could do worse, again, carrying this in the mountains if you have some dangerous game around. Wouldn't want to go hunting dangerous game maybe with this exact firearm, even with really hot rounds in it. There's other things might be better, a 454 or a 500, Smith & Wesson. But it'd beat having a 32 caliber pea shooter, in your sock. But anyway, this is it's a beautiful gun, and I know you've wanted to see it again. I've wanted to get it out. I'll get the sights a little bit better adjusted now that I have a pretty good feel where it hits. And we may bring it out again. We may shoot it some more. 44 Magnum, Smith & Wesson 629-4. So sweet. Life is really good.